Good morning, everyone. Valued stakeholders, media personnel, and senior management of LOLC Finance. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. On behalf of Al-Falaah, the alternate financial services unit of LOLC Finance PLC, I'm pleased to welcome you to this special product launch. LOLC Finance is the largest non-banking financial institution in Sri Lanka, and its strategic Islamic business unit, Al-Falaah, completes nearly 2 decades later this year. It is the most awarded alternate financial services unit in Sri Lanka, recognized as Entity of the Year, not just locally, but across South Asia as well, numerous times. With the motto, values comes first, LOLC Al-Falaah is a trendsetter when it comes to understanding customer needs. A unit that prizes customer convenience, they're always looking for ways to provide complete financial solutions within the framework of AOFI standards, which is the international benchmark for Islamic financial services globally. With a number of firsts under its belt, be it the automated regulated savings account, operating lease ijara, or the international Visa debit card, to name a few, the launch today is a first in the industry and in South Asia. Before we get to that, however, I'd like to invite Sheikh Said Nuramit, the in-house scholar advisor at LOLC Al-Falaah, to start off with the Qiraat, the recitation of an excerpt of the Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Good morning. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم. هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. جزاكم الله خير. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sheikh Nuramith. Shiraz Rifai is the head of Al-Falaah, the alternate financial services unit of LOLC Finance. He joined the LOLC group in 2006 and counts 25 years of experience in the banking and financial services sectors in both local and overseas establishments. A key member of the operational management team of LOLC, he has played a pivotal role in spearheading the formation and implementation of alternate financial services projects under LOLC Group financial services subsidiaries. If you can have you up on the podium, Mr. Shiraz.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A very good morning to you, respected members of the Scholar Supervisory Board, religious scholars, distinguished invitees, industry experts, valued customers and stakeholders. members of the head table, LOLC's senior management, friends from the media, and ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to address you today on behalf of LOLC Al-Falaah, the alternate financial services unit of LOLC Finance. LOLC Al-Falaah was established in 2006, almost 2 decades ago, with a clear vision to promote ethical and transparent financial solutions within the Islamic economic jurisprudence. This is to empower individuals, entrepreneurs, as well as businesses. While we contribute to the socio-economic development of Sri Lanka since its inception, Al-Falaah has played a pioneering role introducing and expanding Islamic finance within the country's non-banking financial sector. Today, we are proud to serve customers across Sri Lanka through our extensive branch network of over 200 locations, offering complete financial solutions that are accessible to everyone, regardless of their faith, background, and status. Over the years, constant research, determination to offer 360-degree financial solutions remained at the heart of our growth journey. From introducing Mudaraba profit sharing, fixed deposits and savings, to Wakala investments, Ijara leasing, diminishing Musharaka project finance, Musawama import finance, some of the novel products, some of the new products that was seen the first time in Sri Lanka that LOLC Al-Falaah were able to offer. Most of these products variants are, like I mentioned before, are industry first to the Islamic banking and finance segment in Sri Lanka. These were carefully developed to meet evolving needs of both retail and corporate customers while ensuring adherence to Islamic economic principles. Most recently, we demonstrated a new product to emphasize our customer-centric approach by launching the Wakala Future Cash Today, which is a factoring alternative for under Islamic finance precepts. Islamic banking and finance has developed immensely over the years. We at LOLC, we think, humbly of course, our deliberations with a combination of our scale, our trust, research, governance that we have maintained, we are eligible to call ourselves the trendsetters. Like I said, that's a humble proposition. Why do you think that we are the trendsetters? Let me take you through a few items that emphasize our status. Well, we are the largest alternate financial services provider in Sri Lanka in the non-banking financial sector. We have an advanced book of over 57 billion. We have a current active customer base almost reaching 100,000, and we have served over probably close to 500,000 customers over the past 2 decades. Our commitment to Islamic economic principles, governance remain unwavering. We operate under the guidance of a dedicated Sharia Supervisory Board and 2 in-house advisors to check every product, every process, every transaction, and we want to make sure that everything is fully aligned with the Islamic economic jurisprudence. Our track record of consistent financial performance has strengthened our position in the market amidst challenging economic conditions. LOLC Al-Falaah has delivered sustainable growth, strong profitability, a significant profit distribution for our investors, demonstrating both resilience and responsible management. Our leadership is validated by numerous local and international accolades, and we have been awarded multiple times as the best Islamic financial services provider, both in Sri Lanka, South Asia, and the best leasing provider globally by IFN Malaysia. Our transparency and accountability is the core of Al-Falaah's operations since its inception. So we are committed to maintain clear, timely, and comprehensive public disclosures to our stakeholders, and we are probably the only Islamic finance practitioner who releases a special purpose annual report with all disclosures, which is open for public. So equally important is our commitment to financial inclusion, our social responsibility through our charitable initiatives, educational programs, and community development efforts. We continue to uphold the Islamic values of compassion, equity, and shared responsibility. As we look to the future, our focus remains clear: to further strengthen Islamic finance in Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan ecosystem, offering 360-degree financial services, digital transformation, customer-centric solution, and our adherence to ethical finance principles. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished invitees, fellow colleagues, and valued customers, thank you very much for joining us. I know it's a Monday. Timing is not, everyone's busy, so thank you so much for joining us to share our novel product today. Every great proposition begins with a vision to solve challenges, create opportunities, and make a meaningful impact. Today, we stand at the culmination of months of dedication, creativity, and hard work. We are excited to unveil a product that reflects our commitment, excellence, and our passion for delivering true value. This product launch is more than just a product. It's the beginning of a new chapter. So without further delay, let's unveil the future we've been building for you. And once again, I welcome you to the launch of this personal finance product. If you can take for the mic.
So as you heard Shiraz say, LOLC is a trendsetter. And LOLC Al-Falaah stands as a pioneer in the Sri Lankan alternate financial services sector, maintaining an unmatched benchmark for transparency and governance. And as Shiraz dropped, the fun fact is that since its inception, it remains the only alternate financial services provider in the country to consistently publish a dedicated, audited annual report for its operations, ensuring unparalleled clarity and trust for all stakeholders. LOLC Finance is part of a global conglomerate of LOLC holdings spanning 27 countries. All that foreign exposure, combined with valuing its customers, results in tailor-made financial solutions aligned with Islamic economic principles offered by LOLC Al-Falaah. Its game-changing origination has been acknowledged and awarded in Sri Lanka and internationally. Al-Falaah understands need-based financial structuring, and the product about to be launched, the first in the industry and in South Asia, could be done by none better than a robust company like LOLC Finance, with global standards to network with international trading partners. Without further ado, I invite the members of the head table to click to launch the product release video. If we can have Sabik with the device to the head table, please. Chairman of the Scholar Supervisory Board, Mufti Shafiq Chakura, and Director of CEO of LOLC Finance, Mr. Krishant Tilakaratna, if you could please do the honors of pressing the button.
Every great journey begins with a vision to empower people and to create opportunities that inspire growth. At LOLC Al-Falaah, we believe financial solutions should not only help people succeed, but also reflect their values. Across Sri Lanka, individuals and businesses continue to seek financial solutions that are ethical, transparent, and aligned with the principles of Islamic finance. A solution that provides confidence. A solution built on trust. A solution designed for today's world. For years, customers in Sri Lanka had no dedicated Sharia-compliant solution for their personal financing needs. Today, that changes. LOLC Al-Falaah proudly introduces Sri Lanka's first Tawarruq financing solution. marking another milestone in the evolution of the Islamic banking and finance industry in Sri Lanka. Tawarruq refers to the process of purchasing a commodity for a deferred price, determined through murabaha, and selling it to a third party for a spot price so as to obtain cash. It provides customers with access to financing in a transparent and ethical manner, while adhering to the principles of Islamic finance. Every transaction is carefully structured. Every step is guided by integrity. Every solution is designed with responsibility. Whether you're growing your business, managing personal financial needs, or investing in your future, Tawarruq offers a flexible financing solution backed by Islamic principles and professional expertise. At LOLC Al-Falaah, innovation is driven by purpose. With the introduction of Tawarruq facility, we continue our commitment to expanding access to innovative and ethical alternate financial services. Join us as we shape the future of Islamic finance in Sri Lanka. LOLC Al-Falaah, the most awarded alternate financial service provider.
Shiraz, if we can have you back up here to brief the audience about the product.
With the grace of the Almighty, another industry first exclusively by Al-Falaah. On behalf of LOLC Al-Falaah, I'm extremely proud to introduce Sri Lanka's first structured Tawarruq-based personal finance solution to our valued customers. This deliberation further strengthens our position as the trendsetter in the country's Islamic financial services sphere. Building on a long history of introducing tailor-made financial solutions, this industry-first liquidity generating financial solution provides customers with a convenient, transparent, and an ethical alternative solution for personal finance. Tawarruq is a globally accepted Islamic financial finance structure that enables customers to obtain liquidity through a series of genuine asset-based ownership-related, ownership transferring mechanism. Tawarruq is founded on the principles of trade and ownership, ensuring compliance with Islamic economic jurisprudence. This approach has widely been adopted by leading Islamic financial entities and banks globally, and especially across Asia and the Middle East. So this is the first time an entity in South Asia is launching or practicing this concept. Why is Tawarruq important? Let me give you a quick brief on how the effective use of Tawarruq. Probably you might know that so far the Islamic financial services that are available depends on a transaction, a profit-generating transaction, a rental, a profit-sharing investment. So it all revolves around an income-generating transaction. So if somebody wants a personal finance, there is no specific product to be offered. So in today's dynamic, ever-changing economic environment, individuals often require access to funds to meet both their planned and unplanned financial needs. So LOLC Al-Falaah has identified this requirement, and we have developed this unique solution under special guidance from the IOFI, the international standard benchmark setter for Islamic financial services, and of course keeping to our compliance and governance standards. This is a versatile product. It's not only a one-track product. It has multiple uses. For example, for education, higher studies, medical expenses, healthcare requirements, home renovations, improvements, if you want to get married, expenses are quite high these days, so we didn't have a product. Now it's available. Overseas travel, pilgrims, consumer finance, debt consolidation, financial restructuring, emergency funds, you name it, we can use this product variants to cover all these needs. I will try to cover this product in 4 steps just to make you understand. The first step is we create value. How do we create value? Basically, Al-Falaah purchases a commodity, a Sharia compliant commodity, and sells it to the customer at a margin. So this is, first step is the Muraba transaction. The second step is the transfer of ownership from the supplier to Lofin or Al-Falaah to the customer. So the first step is a bit unconventional, where when the customer wants a facility, we create a debt first. So customer is being given a commodity, and the final step is the customer can sell it out in the market and generate liquidity. I know there's quite a bit of confusion, but we'll be here for some time, so you can ask any questions related to the clarity of this product. And in order to link these 4 steps, we have partnered with an international commodity trading platform. Due to disclosures, I will not be able to disclose the name at the moment. But this international commodity trading platform has ready-made stocks, real-time buyers, real-time sellers. It works like the stock market, and we have access to the commodity stock movement, and also we have access for inspections on a quarterly or annually basis as and when we feel like. So this would be the Sri Lanka's or the South Asia's first Tawarruq-based personal finance product, 100% compliant with Islamic economic principles. It's fast access to liquidity, very less complicated transaction process. And of course, it's backed by LOLC, Al-Falaah's dedicated team of professionals. Again, as the trendsetter of alternate financial services in Sri Lanka, Al-Falaah continues to redefine the financial landscape through research, technology, progressive industry growth. The introduction of this product represents yet another milestone for Al-Falaah's journey of providing 360-degree financial solutions to our valued customers. This is more than just a product. It represents our commitment to providing ethical and customer-centric financial solutions that address the evolving needs of modern society. As we embark on this exciting new chapter, with the introduction of this first Tawarruq-based personal finance solution, I invite everyone to patronize LOLC Al-Falaah, explore our comprehensive range of financial solutions that we have in store, and you can also experience the customer-centric customer services that are offered by our team of professionals across the 200 branch network. At LOLC Al-Falaah, we take pride not only in our market-leading products, but also extraordinary level of service, like I mentioned before, offered by our branch network. Our dedicated team of highly trained professionals is committed to guiding our customers every step of the way, ensuring seamless, transparent, and a rewarding experience. So thank you, everyone, once again for joining us, and I will hand over to Asma. All the best. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, there you have it, another first by LOLC Al-Falaah. I think Shiraz covered a lot of information there. I'm going to give it some time to let it sink in, and if you have any questions, you can ask them later on. Now we move on to the keynote address for the event. Sheikh Mufti Shafiq Jakura is a registered certified scholar, advisor, and auditor by the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions of Bahrain, also known as AOFI. He serves in the Fatwa Department in Durban, South Africa, preparing and issuing juristic rulings. He's also a founding member of the Center of Islamic Economics and Finance in South Africa. Having completed his Alamiya course in Durban and furthering his education under the guidance of Mufti Taqi Usmani, Mufti Shafiq Jakura is a leading international consultant in Islamic finance and the chairman of the Scholar Supervisory Board of Al-Falaah, the Islamic business unit of LOLC Finance PLC. If we can have you up here, Mufti Shafiq.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وشفيعنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد وأحل الله البيع وحرم الربا آمنت بالله صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Respected and honorable members of senior management, staff, fellow colleagues, and customers and members of the community, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and good morning to one and all. At the outset, I would like to emphasize that the launch of today's product is not only a commercial milestone, but it is a fulfillment of the institution's commitment to providing ethical, Sharia-compliant, innovative solutions. I myself am deeply pleased by the introduction of this particular product, in which years of hard work have gone into this particular product. And the development of relationships, signing of MOUs, ensuring that the process is fulfilled correctly, all of those things have literally taken years. And I like to even use the opportunity to nominate perhaps that this product will probably deserve the most innovative product prize for this coming year. And the people behind it will also deserve a prize for the people who developed this particular product. Be that as it may, it is important for us to understand that this product is a debt-based product. And although Islam recognizes debt-based products, and it is part of the industry and part of the market that we have debt-based products, the true consequences and results of the Islamic economic system can only bear fruition when we have a mix of debt-based products and equity-based products. If this product, whereas it has a lot of benefits, it also has the potential of cannibalizing all of the other products in the industry and causing the entire industry to be based on a debt-based product, and that is something that I would like to caution at this point in time, that we need to be cautious with regards to that. We also have to be cautious about taking on more debt than is necessary. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is reported to have mentioned, "Inna a'zama an-nikahi barakatan, aysaruhu ma'unatan." That wedding in which the least amount of expenditure is incurred is a wedding that is filled with the most amount of blessings and barakah. So whereas in the case of need, Islam is not against taking of debt so long as that debt is acquired in a permissible manner and it is repaid in a permissible manner without interest. But we should be cautious to getting engaged in debt that is beyond our needs. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is also reported to have mentioned that al-iqtisadu fi nafaqati nisful ma'ishati, that being moderate in expenditure is half of economics. Half of economics is about being moderate in expenditure. And therefore I feel that there is a responsibility from the side of the financier to ensure that it is not unhindered advancing of finances just because an easy product has been developed. And from the side of the consumer also, we need responsible. You don't want to get into debt that becomes overwhelming, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us one prayer in which we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for protection min ghalabati dayni wa qahri rijal, from being overwhelmed by debt. And that also is something that we need to be cautious with regards to. Tawarruq is a recognized Sharia structure that provides liquidity through genuine trade that is happening. I spent quite a bit of time during this last week actually monitoring how physically the transactions are going to take place and fine-tuning how, when documents need to be signed, when phone calls need to be made, when offer and acceptances need to be made, because all of that will determine the compliance of this particular product. It provides liquidity through genuine trade transactions rather than just interest-bearing loans. It is very different from the conventional interest-bearing loans. It demonstrates how Islamic jurisprudence offers practical solutions to contemporary financial needs while also remaining faithful to the principles of Sharia. And the objective is not merely legal compliance, but the realization of the maqasid of Sharia, the objectives of Sharia, and therefore we need to be cognizant of all these aspects when we roll out products of this nature, and we need to be considerate and take into account all of these aspects. I want to touch a little bit on the role of the Sharia Supervisory Board, as well as the role of the in-house scholars that are there in every institution. The responsibility of the Sharia Supervisory Board extends beyond just approving documentation. We ensure the contracts are Sharia compliant. The operational processes are faithfully implemented and in accordance with the approved structure. We endeavor to ensure that governance and the highest levels of governance are upheld, and that there is ongoing monitoring that is maintained. We also ensure that there are continuous Sharia audits and reviews that take place. Sharia compliance is a continuous commitment. It is not a one-time certification. And I think it's very important for us to understand that. I would also like to use this opportunity to give my word to management that I would like to congratulate and commend the management team for their dedication and professionalism in this matter. It is very, very heartwarming to see that encouragement, that dedication, and that professionalism. I would like to take the opportunity to also encourage management to maintain the highest standards of amana and trust. Yesterday or day before yesterday, on Saturday, LOLC Al-Falaah had their strategic planning meeting in Kandy, where they reviewed past performance and planned for the future performance. And I spoke about amana and trust, and the importance of fulfilling that particular trust. I would like to encourage management to maintain the highest standards of trust, integrity, and customer transparency, as you have been doing. It is very important. Today we are here, tomorrow we aren't. It is extremely important for us to put succession systems into place. It is part of governance to ensure that these standards that you have set, the baton is handed over to equally responsible people who are able to maintain these very high standards. I would also like to mention that sustainable success in Islamic finance depends upon preserving both legal compliance and ethical excellence, and therefore we should work continuously towards achieving those goals. Similarly, I would like to have a word with the customer community of LOLC Al-Falaah Finance, and I would like to encourage customers to understand the product rather than merely comparing its pricing with conventional alternatives or anything else of that nature. Rather than just signing on dotted lines, I would like to encourage customers to try and understand this particular product. Because Islamic finance is built upon lawful contracts, genuine ownership, transparency, and shared ethical values. Customers are partners in the transaction. It is not a lending and borrowing transaction. It is a transaction in which you actually buy commodity. You actually sell commodity. And it is important for you to understand this because, as I mentioned, that you have to clap with two hands. And from the beginning of this presentation, I didn't hear any claps, so we can put our hands together at least now, one time. So, we clap with two hands. It is not going to be adequate and sufficient that LOLC has developed a product and they offer that product. It is equally the customer's responsibility to understand that product and to implement it and to sign it and to ensure that the relevant steps happen at the relevant times. If those steps do not happen at the relevant times, then Sharia compliance is compromised. And therefore, it is very, very important that we ensure that we have understood the product and that we will fulfill the dictates of that product in order to ensure Sharia compliance. Looking ahead, I would like to express that the launch of this product is another breath of fresh air. Really. There is hope that this launch will become the beginning of many more launches of this nature. I would like to encourage that there be continued collaboration between scholars, between regulators, between legal experts, and industry practitioners. And I would also like to mention that innovation must always remain anchored in the Quran in the Sunnah and the rich heritage of Islamic jurisprudence. I often say that there is no transaction worth doing that cannot be structured in a Sharia compliant manner. There is no transaction worth doing that cannot be structured in a Sharia compliant manner. All it requires for us is to be solution orientated. If we are solution orientated, we will be able to find a way to do that transaction in a Sharia compliant manner. As the Sharia Supervisory Board, as the in-house members, on behalf of the in-house members, scholars of the Al-Falaah Islamic Business Unit, we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala places barakah and blessings in this initiative. He makes it a means of facilitating halal financial solutions for the community, and that He enables this institution to remain steadfast in upholding the highest standards of Sharia governance, ethical conduct, and public trust. May this product serve not only as a financial solution, but also as a reflection of the timeless values of justice, honesty, and responsibility that lie at the heart of Islamic finance. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Thank you very much. Shukran.
Thank you very much, Mufti Shafiq. As always, a pleasure to listen to you. A good reminder for all of us, all things are in balance, all good things in balance. I think we can take Mufti Shafiq's nomination seriously for innovative product and hopefully see another first acknowledged and awarded in the near future. There is no transaction worth doing that cannot be structured in a Sharia compliant manner. I think that's a great take-home message for all of us. Thank you once again, Mufti Shafiq. Moving on to the special address, Mr. Krishan Tilakaratne is a distinguished banking professional with over 30 years of experience in the banking and financial services industry. He serves as the Director CEO of LOLC Finance PLC, Sri Lanka's largest non-banking financial institution, and plays a pivotal role in leading the LOLC Group's international financial operations across Asia, Central Asia, and Africa. He also serves on the board of Ceylon Bank. A member of CIMA UK and the Institute of Bankers in Sri Lanka, he has completed strategic leadership training at Harvard Business School. Widely recognized as a pioneer of Islamic finance in Sri Lanka, he introduced the concept to LOLC and the country in 2007 and is a respected speaker at international Islamic finance forums. If we can have you up here, Mr. Tilakaratne.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, respected members of the Sharia Supervisory Board of LOLC Finance, management, staff, well-wishers, members of the media. It's always a difficult task speaking after Sheikh Jakur. I think I always get this problem in Islamic finance events of LOLC Finance. I had to speak after him. So I think he has taken all the glamour away, so I'll try to, do some justice. And also Shiraz told everything that I want to talk about, I think Shiraz has been talking about, but I was thinking what I should talk about. But I think it will come from the bottom of the heart because I have been involved in introducing Islamic finance to LOLC from the beginning, from the day one. So this is a long journey, and today launching Tawarruq is another step, another giant step. But I think over the years we have been launching many industry-first products and services. I remember from the beginning, Sheikh Fazil, Sheikh Jakurash, Mufti, Sheikh Murshid, I promised three things when we launched Islamic finance. Number one, we'll be always Sharia compliant. Number two, it will not only be limited to Islamic community. Number three, this product will be equal to any banking product. It It will not be second to any product in terms of product offerings, in terms of product distribution and availability, and also in terms of pricing. But I think I could proudly say that we have delivered that promise today. Mufti Jakura said that launching of Tawarruq product can cause over-indebtedness. Sheikh Fazil was telling me this will overrule or this will basically beat all the other products. Yes, I understand the responsibility. But whilst we launch this product, we will continue our journey, we will continue our business in the same ethical manner that we have done for the last 20 years. We have been awarded locally, internationally, probably every award. I think Ishrat, there's another award coming. I think, I don't think you'll have a choice there. But I think I must thank Ishrat for all the recognition, I think, what you do to the industry. But beyond all these awards is our real story of financial inclusion, which we have created. Shiraz mentioned that we have taken this product to more than 500,000 customers. When we launched this product 20 years ago, there were a lot of questions whether a non-Islamic company, a company with the conventional finance background, can seriously do this. Whether Islamic finance windows will work. These are again in industry first. There was no Islamic finance window in the country. There was no non-Islamic finance. There was no conventional finance bank or a financial institution launched Islamic finance. It actually, ironically, it follows the same journey of LOLC. LOLC being originated from one of the smallest economies, one of the smallest countries in the world, have now taken finance to 26 countries. We are the Sri Lanka's first to export financial services. Same way, Islamic finance started with LOC finance 20 years ago from a non-Islamic country, and now with the same learnings that we have had, we are taking Islamic finance to the rest of the world. I was in Pakistan last week. We have launched Islamic finance. We are launching Islamic finance in Indonesia. We are launching Islamic finance in Egypt. So we are taking Islamic finance to the more majority Muslim dominated countries from the learnings from Sri Lanka. I just started saying about the awards that we have won, but I think the biggest award is our penetration into the rural markets, our ethical practices. Over the years, for the last 20 years, I can very proudly say Islamic finance has outperformed conventional finance in terms of portfolio quality. We have had the lowest non-performing loan ratios in Islamic finance over conventional finance. We have had the minimum in terms of customer complaints. So we have actually done this properly. And Tawarruq will also be done properly. And we understand the business done ethically in the long run is most stable business. So I must thank the board of directors, of course, Mr. Sharana Naikara, Kapila Jayawardena, and LOC board for embracing this product, for actively guiding this product, and giving the blessings to Al-Falaah unit to take this product forward. We have gone through so many difficult times, but LOLC has stood firm, has stood up against all the challenges that were thrown at us. So my partner in crime from the day one, Shiraz, well done once again. I think you've been basically very, very innovative. Well done, and we have also created a massive set of professionals. Some of them are working overseas, some of them are working in many other financial institutions. So it's not only the financial inclusion, not only the customers, we have also created many professionals in this business. So I'm very proud to stand here in front of you after 20 years and also in the launch of this Tawarruq product. And I'm sure we will be coming up with new products. We just launched Islamic margin trading, and there are so many new products to be launched. And Tawarruq will give us an opportunity to enhance our financial inclusion. It's a fantastic product for personal finance and microfinance, which is one of the biggest vacuums that we have always had. I've been always asking for solution from this for microfinance and personal finance, and today we have introduced that. So we will continue our journey in the same way that we have done for the last 20 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tilakratna. It's a testament to Islamic finance to have a distinguished individual like you to have introduced it and stuck by it for the past 2 decades. And it is wonderful to see penetration into other countries thanks to the learnings in Sri Lanka. We will now have Mr. Conrad Dias, the chairman of LOLC Finance and board director of LOLC Holdings, to deliver a special address. If you can put your hands together, please.
Respected members of the head table, scholars, and distinguished invitees, customers, and ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning to all of you. And today it gives me a great pleasure to be at this event, the launch of this financial product, a unique product, first time in Sri Lanka, as well as I heard, is first time in the South Asian region, right? So the first, congratulations to all of you for getting here, and I think this product has a great potential. While we heard about the risk and the other elements of this and how we have to market this product. At LOLC Finance, being the largest non-banking financial services institute, I think when it comes to the alternate finance also, we are one of the biggest in the non-banking financial services sector. The big doesn't mean anything if we don't create value to our customers. That is what's the most important thing. So we strongly believe the financial services must cater to the diverse needs of our customers and all communities in this country. So that's what the alternate finance has brought in, and and it has demonstrated that commercial success of ethical principles and coexist and thriving together as an alternate product in the market. Over the years, I can very well remember that I was part of, I come from a technology background. I was part of this alternate finance introduction in LOLC, being a technologist and designing the system and even the profit distribution. That was my first project, I would say, that I did at LOLC, because that was the start. 20 years ago, I joined LOLC Group as a CIO. So this, it's great pleasure to see the success and the growth that reflected in this, in what CEO spoke about and Krichira spoke about in terms of the size of the product portfolio that we have and the efficiency of the product which we have in terms of the profitability to the lower non-performing ratios which we have established with this alternate finance product. So with LOLC's global expansion, over what Krishan mentioned, 26 countries, I think it's our duty today to take this product to our global market. We have already taken steps, but I think the potential is far more greater than what we are doing now. I think it's just the beginning in terms of the global sense in terms of the alternate finance. but I think it's very, very important that we take this and make the success not only locally, but in a global sense, because we are operating in more than 26 countries. The product launch today represents much more than a new offering. I think there is a lot that we have spoken about, but it's a greater choice for the customers, while it has its own risk that we need to manage as an organization. And it enhances access to Islamic finance across the country, and I'm sure that we will make sure that this will be offered in digital channels also, just in like iPay and our real-time coming in the future, so that accessibility can be far more easier than trying to do through the physical channels. So, and I'm sure this will enhance the financial inclusions. What I heard from Shiraz is this is a stepping stone even to introduce credit cards to this community. I think it's a stepping stone in terms of introducing credit cards using this product features that embedded into this product features. Most importantly, it demonstrates our commitment to listening to the customer's needs and defining new products and meeting the requirements of the customers. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to everyone contributed to bringing this product to market. From product development to risk management, compliance and operations, and great team effort putting it and making it happen. Looking ahead, I would like to say a few things. As we celebrate the launch today, we must also focus on the future. And it will be measured by the value that we create with this product in the market and to the customers, and the opportunities we provide to the communities, as well as the trust we build continuously, and the sustainable growth achieved together. And at LOLC Finance, we are not simply offering financial products. We are creating opportunities, and we are empowering the individuals as well as businesses. And this is a product for personal financing, especially focusing on the individuals. And finally, I want to say, innovation has many forms. Today, we demonstrate that innovation can also be ethical, inclusive, and purpose-driven. That is the promise of alternate finance, and that is the promise of LOLC Finance. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dias, for that glimpse into the future. It is great to hear that there is thought put into the accessibility through the digital avenues for the product as well. And I like when you said that you're not simply offering financial products, but you are creating opportunities. I think Tawarruq is opening doors to many opportunities in this case. I would now like to invite the members of the head table, Mr. Conrad, Mr. Krishan, Mr. Montani, Mr. Prasanna, Mr. Shiraz, and from the Scholar Supervisory Board, Sheikh Shafiq and Sheikh Fazal, to the stage to hand over the product tokens for the first 3 commercial transactions of the Tawarruq financial solution. Can we welcome them on stage, please, with a round of applause? I would like to invite the first customer, Mr. Muhammad Abu Sali Muhammad Buhari, to receive the first product token of the Tawarruq financing solution. Mr. Irshad Nizar, our second customer, can we please have you on stage to receive the Tawarruq product token? Finally, I'd like to invite Mr. Imaz Mustaq to collect the product token of the Tawarruq financing solution. Thank you, distinguished members. If we can please have you turn to our seats. Can we give them a round of applause, please? The senior management of LOLC Finance and the Scholar Supervisory Board. If there are any questions, having taken in everything that has been said, if there are any questions from the media, you can ask them now from the members of the head table. They will also be around for the next half an hour, so you can conduct private interviews with them if you wish. Allow me to introduce them briefly. We have Mr. Conrad Dias, who's the chairman of LOLC Finance, Mr. Krishan Tilakaratne, the director and CEO of LOLC Finance, Mr. Montini Warnakula, the COO of LOLC Finance, Mr. Prasanna Karandagulla, the head of channels at LOLC Finance, Mr. Shiraz Rifai, head of alternate financial services of LOLC Finance, Sheikh Shafiq Chakura, Mufti Shafiq, the chairman of the Scholar Supervisory Board at LOLC Al-Falaah, and Sheikh Fazal Farooq, the member of the Scholar Supervisory Board at LOLC Al-Falaah. I would now like to call upon Mr. Iftaz Nazir, the Senior Manager, Business Supervision, Alternate Financial Services, to give the vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the conclusion of today's press conference, it is my honor to privilege to deliver the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I wish to express our sincerely gratitude to the chairman of LOLC Finance PLC, Mr. Conrad Dias, for honoring us with your presence today. Your continued guidance and support toward the growth and progress of LOLC Finance PLC have been source of encouragement as we continue to introduce innovative financial solutions to our customers. Our deepest appreciation to extended to our Chief Executive Officer of LOLC Finance PLC, Mr. Krishan Tilakaratne, whose visionary leadership, strategic foresight, and unwavering commitment and have been the driving force behind today's milestone. Your steadfast support in championing innovation and expanding the reach of Islamic finance has empowered LOLC Al-Falaah to introduce pioneer solutions such as the Tawarruq facility. Your confidence in our vision and your continuous encouragement have been instrumental in transforming this innovative into successful reality. Our sincerely appreciation is extended to our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Montini Varnukula, for your commitment to effective coordination, shameless execution and cross-function collaboration has been instrumental in the success of our alternative financial services business. We are truly grateful for your continual support and leadership. We would also like to express our sincerely appreciation to the Head of Channels, Mr. Prasanna Karanagolla, for his invaluable support and collaboration in facilitating the rollout of the alternative business across our branch network. Your commitment to ensure operational readiness and your continuous support and strengthening customer accessibility have contributed significantly to the success of this launch. A special note of gratitude goes to the Chairman of Scholar Supervisory Board, Mufti Shafiq Jakura, whose profound knowledge, wisdom, and guidance have ensured that the Tawarruq facility has been developed in full compliance with Islamic economic principles. We are equally grateful to our Scholar Supervisory Board member, Sheikh Fazil Farooq and Sheikh Murshid Mulafar, for their valuable insight, scholar experience, expertise, and continued support throughout this journey. While Sheikh Murshid Mulafar is currently in London on an overseas visit and is unable to be with us today, we sincerely acknowledge and appreciate his contribution and guidance as a member of Scholar Supervisory Board. Our heartfelt appreciation is extended to the Head of Alternative Financial Services, LOLC Finance PLC, Mr. Shiraz Rifai, whose vision, dedication, and exceptional leadership have been instrumental in shaping the growth and success of alternative financial services business over the years. Your relentless commitment to spearheading the expansion of alternative finance, driving product innovation, and fostering a culture of excellence has laid the foundation for many significant milestones, including the success of development and launch of the Tawarruq facility. We sincerely thank you for your passion, perseverance, and continued leadership in advancing the alternative financial service business. We extended our heartfelt appreciation to our valued customers, particularly those who have become a very first beneficiary of LOLC Al-Falaah Tawarruq facility. We also wish to acknowledge our esteemed stakeholders and strategic partners whose trust, confidence, and collaboration have been invaluable throughout this journey. Your support and partnership have played a vital role in bringing this innovation solution to the market. And we thank you for joining us. We embark on this exciting new chapter together. Our sincere gratitude is extended to the management team, LOLC Finance PLC. We also wish to acknowledge and thank our colleagues from operations, legal, finance, and treasury, together with all our group services unit, for their exceptional support, timely guidance, and seamless cross-functional collaboration. Your professionalism, efficient execution, and commitment to delivering every milestone with excellence have been instrumental in the launch of this Tawarruq facility. This achievement is truly a reflection of the collective effort of many dedicated teams working together towards a common vision. A special word of appreciation goes to our friends from media. Thank you for your joining us today and for your continued wider community. Your role in enhancing public awareness and understanding of Islamic finance is deeply appreciated. Finally, I would like to express my thanks business unit, whose dedication, professionalism, and tireless effort behind the scene ensure seamless planning and successful execution of today's event. Your teamwork, commitment, and attention to every detail have been truly commendable. On behalf of LOLC Al-Falaah and LOLC Finance PLC, I extended our sincere appreciation to each and every one of you. Thank you, and wish you a pleasant day ahead.
Thank you, Iftaz. Thank you, Iftaz. I'm told that there are some questions from the media, so we will take those questions now, if you are ready.
I'm Faisal Jabi from the Ceylon Daily News. We would like to know, will this facility be available immediately across all 200 plus LOLC financial branches, finance branches island-wide, or is it restricted to dedicated Al-Falaah centers? Will the facility be available?
Okay.
Yeah, in all 200 plus LOLC finance branches, or it is restricted to dedicated Al-Falaah centers?
No, Faisal.